Yo, what's up, guys? It is Monster Jam Collector Racing here. I'm here with Sign Series number 430, the third ever NFL edition, and let's go racing. We're going to kick things off with Dirt Tread's Mad Scientist representing the New England Patriots, and Team Meds representing the New Orleans Saints. And it's going to be Team Meds taking the win. Next up, we have Bigfoot 2020 representing the New York Giants, and Overkill Evolution representing the Carolina Panthers. And Bigfoot barely takes the win. Next up, we have Samson representing the Baltimore Ravens and Monster Vet representing the San Francisco 49ers. It's going to be Samson. What an upset. Next up, we have V8 Bomber representing the New York Jets and Daredevil representing the Chicago Bears. It's going to be V8 Bomber. Next up is the Lucas Oil Stabilizer representing the Buffalo Bills and Inverse Dragonoid representing the Cincinnati Bengals. It's going to be Lucas Oil Stabilizer. Next up is the Fast and Furious Dodge Charger representing the Las Vegas Raiders and Megalodon representing the Miami Dolphins. It's going to be the Fast and Furious Dodge Charger. Next up is Hall representing the Los Angeles Chargers and Jester representing the Minnesota Vikings. It's going to be Hall. Next up is Radical Racer Beast Bashers representing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Snakebite representing the Green Bay Packers. Now, before I start this race, since his debut in Sign Series 425, Radical Racer Beast Bashers has never won a race on my channel. He has 0 wins and 5 losses, and all of them have been through round 1. Can Radical Racer finally get its first win today? Ooh! Good race! And yes, he does. Radical Racer takes the win. Next up, we have Stinger Unleashed representing the Seattle Seahawks and Raising Cane representing the Dallas Cowboys. It's gonna be a close race, but just barely. It's going to be Stinger Unleashed. Next up is Batman representing the Pittsburgh Steelers and Gravedigger Overcast representing the Philadelphia Eagles. It's going to be Batman. Next up is Superman Mix 21 representing the Houston Texans and Rage representing the Indianapolis Colts. It's going to be Rage. Next up is Gravedigger the Legend representing the Detroit Lions and Earthshaker Elementals representing the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's going to be Earthshaker Elementals. Next up is Derailed representing the Washington Commanders and Fire Monster Rottweiler representing the Cleveland Browns. It's going to be Derailed. Next up is Tropical Thunder representing the Arizona Cardinals and Nitro Neon's Northern Nightmare representing the Atlanta Falcons. It's going to be Tropical Thunder. Next up is Horsepower representing the Denver Broncos and Backwards Bob representing the Los Angeles Rams. It's going to be Horsepower. And the final race of round 1 is Slinger representing the Kansas City Chiefs and Thomas representing the Tennessee Titans. It's going to be super close race. Oh, and just barely, Slinger takes the win. Alright guys, here we are with round number 2. We're going to kick things off with Team Mets and Bigfoot 2020, New Orleans Saints and the New York Giants. It's going to be Bigfoot. Next up is V8 Bomber representing the New York Jets and Samson representing the Baltimore Ravens. It's going to be V8 Bomber. Next up is the Fast and Furious Dodge Charger representing the Las Vegas Raiders and Lucas Oil Stabilizer representing the Buffalo Bills. It's going to be the Lucas Oil Stabilizer. Next up is Radical Racer Beast Bashers representing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Hall representing the Los Angeles Chargers. It's going to be Hall. Next up is Batman representing the Pittsburgh Steelers and Stinger Unleashed representing the Seattle Seahawks. It's going to be super close race. But Batman is barely taking the win. Next up is Rage representing the Indianapolis Colts and Earthshaker Elementals representing the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's going to be Rage. Next up is Derailed representing the Washington Commanders and Tropical Thunder representing the Arizona Cardinals. It's going to be Derailed. And the final race of round 2 is Slinger representing the Kansas City Chiefs and Horsepower representing the Denver Broncos. It's going to be Slinger winning with a comeback. Alright guys, here we are with round number 3, which is the quarterfinals. Let's go over your field of trucks. Inside of Bigfoot 2020, we have Mario Minecraft. Inside of V8 Bomber, we have Shock Shooter. Inside of the Lucas Oil Stabilizer, we have Awesome Sports 13. Inside of Haul Y'all, we have Hot Wheels 3. Inside of Batman, we have Clovis, the Fall Guys Luigi fan. Inside of Rage, we have Mosham Collector 2010. Inside of Derailed, making his debut is Perry the Platypus. And inside of Slinger, we have Monster Jam Dallas. So let's kick the quarterfinals off with Bigfoot 2020 and V8 Bomber, New York Giants and New York Jets. It's going to be Bigfoot. Next up is Haul Y'all representing the Los Angeles Chargers and Lucas Oil Stabilizer representing the Buffalo Bills. It's going to be Haul Y'all. Next up is Batman representing the Pittsburgh Steelers and Rage representing the Indianapolis Colts. It's going to be... Ooh! What a race! And Batman takes the win. What an upset. And the final race of the quarterfinals is Derailed representing the Washington Commanders and Slinger representing the Kansas City Chiefs. It's going to be... What a race! But barely, Derailed takes the win. Now we're down to the semifinals of Sign Up Series number 430, the third ever NFL edition. Let's go over your field of trucks. Inside of Bigfoot 2020, we have Mario Minecraft. Inside of Haul Y'all, we have Hot Wheels 3. Inside of Batman, we have Clovis, the Fall Guys Luigi fan. And inside of Derailed, we have Perry the Platypus. So let's kick the semis off with Haul Y'all and Bigfoot, New York Giants and Los Angeles Chargers. It's going to be Bigfoot. Who will meet Bigfoot 2020 in the championship race? Derailed representing the Washington Commanders or Batman representing the Pittsburgh Steelers? It's going to be close race, but it's going to be Derailed. Alright guys, here we are with the Super Bowl, better known as the championship race. Inside of Derailed, representing the Washington Commanders, we have Perry the Platypus, who is making his Sign Up Series debut, looking for his first win. And inside of Bigfoot 2020, representing the New York Giants, we have Mario Minecraft, who I believe is a 9-time champion, looking for his 10th win. The winner of Sign Up Series number 430, the third ever NFL edition, is going to be none other than... Perry the Platypus! In Derailed. So Perry the Platypus, congratulations on taking the win, and it was on your debut, so congratulations on getting your first win, man. Good job. Mario Minecraft, You are so close to getting that 10th win, man. Almost reaching double digits. Just got to make it that one step further, and I know that you're going to get that win one day. Better luck in Sign Up Series 431, man. You did great. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Congratulations to Perry the Platypus in Derailed, representing the Washington Commanders for taking the win. And I'll see you guys in Sign Up Series 431. You could break my heart.